Good morning, and a beautiful morning it is. I just driven back from the Springfield Armory where I had an amazing experience, and I hope I've gotten that video up and shared already. But I'm on my way home, and I basically go right by the range. So I decided to come out and just try, hey, why not? 100 yards. Now, those of you who saw my 75-yard attempts where I got nothing, you'll think, why would you do that, James? But remember, I didn't do a very good job of setting that up. I've improved since then, and what you're going to see today is some improvements. I don't mean that I've improved and I've become a dramatically better shot. It's that I know a little bit more about how to try shooting on the range. A couple of things. First change is my choice of target. So I've been using these really large old targets that were sitting around here at the gun club. I was able to buy super cheap from them. But when I went shooting recently with a buddy of mine who came out here to show me, he had these splatterburst targets that turn yellow when you see them, which is great. Now for me at 100 yards though, I'm not sure I'm really going to be able to get on that reliably. So even even though I probably could see that at 100 yards, especially with a large shot from a musket, I'm still going to aim for this guy here for most of my initial shots, and then if I feel comfortable, I'll aim for this one. Really, the main mistake I did last time was I came out and shot at 75 yards when I couldn't even see whether I hit the target. Not only did I not hit the target, but one of the reasons I couldn't hit the target is that I couldn't see how my firing was doing. My aim was performing, and I couldn't then adjust. So finally today, I got smarter. I brought binoculars. After each shot, I'm going to make sure I have a good look at what I did or didn't achieve so that I can adjust a little bit. But of course, the real reason I think I have a better shot at it this time is I'm going to use a bench. And I'm going to be able to rest the musket in a way that's easier for me to control at least that factor. Other thing I'm going to do differently, I'm using, sorry, you can't really see me. Maybe that's okay. I'm going to use more powder. And this was feedback that some of you gave me after I was firing at 75 yards. Like, you got to up the powder. Otherwise, you don't know how the ball's going to drop. So I'm going to go to 120 grams. I keep saying grams. 120 grains of powder. I'm going to see what that might do for me from here. So here we are. Got, you cannot really see at all with this camera anyway, but I'll be firing from here and we'll give it a shot. 120 grains. I'm going to be using the patch ball method, which as I tried out last week, I was really pleased with. I still don't think I have the right ticking for the size of ball. Remember, I'm firing a 69 caliber ball in a 75 caliber barrel. Some of you correctly, I think, gave me feedback that the ticking that I was using was too thin, and that's why I was losing the ball. I got recommendations like use old denim. I think that's good. Cotton twill probably would do it as well. Of course, some people pointed out that the real pros are using like deer hide or something like that. Don't have any of that on hand. But anyway, I don't have my 71 caliber balls yet. They're coming this week, I think, in the mail. I don't have any tow yet. That's coming next week in the mail. I'm having so much fun with this stuff and trying to take all of your advice into consideration as I figure out how to do this. So today I'll be doing the same ticking before with a 69 caliber ball, so I might have some problems loading. I'll be priming with the 3F powder as I did last week. I finally figured out how to use that little priming doodad a little bit more efficiently. I learned how to calibrate it a little bit. And I'm actually using my powder horns for the first time today. So let's see how it goes. My eye and ear protection ready. I have my ball, got my powder horn with 2F powder, got my powder measure that goes up to 120. So that's how many I'll be using. Got my primer, which with 3F powder. I have my ticking, of course, and new and improved, I have the ballistol water mix, about 80% water, 20% ballistol, I believe. Some of you recommended even more dilution. I don't know what the right way to do it. So I'll start here and we'll see where we go from there. Let's see. So I will be, Let's see how this goes. 100 yards. I don't even know how many times I'm going to try, because if I try and I don't succeed, I'll keep trying. But at the same time, at some point I'll give up. But I'll try to be optimistic. Stay tuned. I'm realizing a flaw in my practice. I didn't practice doing that with ear protection in. I can't hear the powder coming out of the horn like I could back in in my garage. So that's a small problem. I'll figure that out. I'm not very good at the powder horn thing, I'll admit. I don't know how much I'll use it. All right. I am on target. Not just on paper, but on target. A little down and to the left, which is classic me. In that case, I actually had to really compensate by aiming high. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, see if I can do it more than once. See if I'm onto something or if that was a fluke. So, here we go. One more time. I actually can't tell. So, here we go again. I'm either off target, off paper, or I got in the same hole as last time because the hole looks bigger. I really doubt that. So, I think I missed. Let's try again. Okay. That was a lot of effort. Well, let's go see what happened. A little shot of New England winter here. We just got a little bit of snow yesterday, just a little bit. Okay, here I am coming up on the target. This is what happened. I had 5 shots. First shot missed completely. Second shot came in on target, as I said before, down and to the left. I'm very happy with that shot. I felt very good about the way that shot lined up. So I'm not super surprised. So that's 2. 3 also went who knows where. I see no evidence that I got it. Wait a minute, hold on. I actually have evidence that I do know where that shot went. Look at this image right here. This is the before image. On the left, you'll see a couple of shots in the cardboard that go down the left-hand side underneath the dividing line, but nothing above the dividing line. Now look at this shot, which I also screen grabbed from the later footage. Now look, I'm not bragging or anything. I still missed the target. I missed the cardboard, but at least I know where I was shooting. I'm not totally... Well, I am in left field. Okay, fine. But, 4 out of 5 visible shots. Is that as pathetic as it sounds? 4 right there. Now, I'd like to claim I was aiming for the splatter burst target, but I was not. I was aiming for this one. Somehow I shot that high and that far to the left. Here's what I'm really excited about, though. That 5th shot, I actually, this is my last shot. I'm going to aim for the splatter burst. And I lined up based on what I had learned about 120 grams, 120 grains at that distance from my prior shots. And I lined up exactly over this target. So I actually lined up right about here. And I hit that. I'm very happy about that. So thanks for my 100-yard experiment with me. I'm figuring more of this out. Still, you can see why people were so happy in Revolutionary War times when they figured out the rifle, because you could do that without having such lack of consistency. Anyway, look forward next week. I hope if I get time out to come here next week. I may not, because I'm going to be in a clothing workshop sewing 18th century breeches. That's right, call them breeches. But I'll find some time to come out here because I have that new 71 caliber ball coming, and I want to try that, and I just want to get back out here.